I'm sick of seeing PSL signs and hashtags. Sick of everyone getting its scent on everything. I'm sick of the flavor creeping into every possible food. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and yes, I hate pumpkin spice. And I know I'm not alone, but a lot of people love pumpkin spice. My wife, Tara, is absolutely enamored with it. So we get a lot of pumpkin spice flavored things. At this point, you can buy a pumpkin spice version of pretty much any food or drink you can think of. But if there is something you want and it's not pumpkin spiced, well, now there's an answer for you. A company called Simply Beyond is selling pumpkin spice organic spray-on spice. And it lets you add a dose of pumpkin spice to anything. Sushi, fettuccine alfredo, why not? Eggs, go nuts. It's $11 a bottle. You can buy it at simplybeyondfoods.com. They also have gingerbread and cinnamon spray-on flavors, too. I hope to God I won't be ordering this for my wife. I'm just hoping she doesn't use it as a body spray.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Subway is now selling 3-inch subs thanks to inflation. Yeah, that's what I've been telling my wife for years. It's because of inflation. The CEO of BP has resigned for improper relationships with coworkers. Ironically, he was hired to regulate uncontrolled drilling. Subway is now selling 3-inch subs thanks to inflation. If they're not calling it Stubway, they're doing it wrong.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Expect me to do this. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. My wife, Tara, and I were out of town briefly for a quick night this week, and we went to dinner at a really, really expensive steakhouse in Philly. Let's just say it rhymes with lime bib. Anyway, we get there, they take us to our table, and our server, Courtney, comes over. She's about 25, bright, friendly, chipper when we sat down. But I think she was new because she forgot to take our drink order. I'm like, all right, no big deal. She'll be back. We're going to get drinks. We're not worried about it. But it actually got worse because our food took forever to come out. Now, it's not Courtney's fault. She's not cooking, but still. We sat down at like 6:45. Our food didn't come out until about 8:15. So she came over and she apologized a couple of times. And since she seemed attentive, I didn't want to complain to the manager, so we smiled and we just dealt with it. Finally, our food comes, then she vanishes. Yeah, Courtney's ghosted us. Now, long story short, unless it's too late, she was having a crappy night. I'm not sure if the kitchen was slow or if she had too many tables, but when she brought the bill, she was no longer happy and bubbly. She wasn't the chipper Courtney she was in the beginning. I actually felt bad for her. So I left her a big tip, like almost 50%, and I wrote something on the bill. Courtney, I know you're probably tired and frustrated, but we liked you a lot. I hope your night gets better. And she stopped Tara and I on the way out, and she's teared up, and she just said, thank you. Thank you so much for being so nice. I know. Not what you expected out of me, right? But I felt good about it afterwards. I didn't have to ask if I was a jerk. I left the restaurant smiling and happy that we weren't complete idiots.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A guy in Florida crashed his car at around 3:30 a.m. last Sunday and was unconscious when the car caught fire. Luckily, another Florida man showed up and pulled him from his burning car, which eventually exploded.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It's time for a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Got an email from a guy named Ryan who wants me to prank his buddy Julius, who's leaving from Avoca tomorrow for something on the plane. So I don't want to scare him or anything, So I thought, what if I wanted to use some of his luggage space? So we're going to call Julius and see if he'll let me get in on his luggage to save me some money. It's time for another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling for Julius.
Yeah?
Hey, Julius, my name's Rick. I got your number from your friend Ryan, mutual friend of ours. You don't know me, but he told me you're flying out of Avoca tomorrow at 7 a.m. Is that right?
Right.
All right. This is an odd request, but hear me out. I don't have a full suitcase worth of stuff, and I'm on the same flight that you are, and they're trying to charge me like $50 for a suitcase. And I don't have Like, I have more than I would need for a carry-on, so I was just thinking if you don't have a full suitcase worth of stuff, maybe we could double up and I could put everything in one, and then I'll split the cost with you since we're just going to the same spot. I mean, do you have a full suitcase worth of stuff?
Just about, but I think I have some space in there.
All right, well, then this makes sense, right? The problem is the length of what I'm packing is too long for carry-on dimensions, so...
Okay, what are we carrying?
Well, I bought some different meats and a bunch of smoked fish and some salmon that I got is longer that would fit in a carry-on, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my stuff, it's all wrapped in wax paper, so you could just open your suitcase. I just toss my stuff in there, split the cost if you're interested.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Right.
We kind of really don't know each other.
Right, but, I mean, I know Ryan. You know Ryan. I know Ryan. He's not going to send you someone who's out of his mind or crazy, right?
Yeah, to me, it's kind of just out of the blue, you know?
Is that really your only objection, that it's out of the blue?
Yeah, it really is. You know, I really don't know you, and there's just fish in the luggage, you know?
Well, it's wrapped up. I mean, it's not raw fish. It's wrapped up. Is that the issue?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. You know, I don't know why.
Why don't you like it? I mean, if you could just tell me.
I don't want my luggage being carried around and smelling like fish, raw fish wrapped in wax paper.
It's not raw fish. It's smoked fish. That's different. It's wrapped in wax paper. It's smoked fish wrapped in wax paper.
Yeah, I mean, I just really don't want my clothing smelling like raw fish, you know?
But it's not raw fish. I keep telling you, man. It's smoked fish. It's not raw. Have you ever had smoked salmon? It's delicious.
Yeah, it is, but not in the luggage.
Well, you know, I mean, how do you think they get it places? You got to ship it, right? I mean, oh my God, I can't even.
Yeah, but not through a luggage. I don't want it in my luggage.
Okay, well, so you're going to give me a no because you like to spend a lot of money. Is that it? You're going to force me to pay full price too?
Yeah, dude, I'm going to force you to pay full price, man.
No, you are forcing me to pay. You're forcing me to pay full price.
I care enough about my luggage, but I don't know how much you care about yours.
Okay, right. It's all about your luggage. It's all about you and your luggage. Wow. I hope we don't get in a crash or something, because you're going to be sitting up there wishing you had some smoked salmon, and I'm going to be back there eating it, looking at you, bro, like, hey, you should have helped out when you could, all right? That's all I'm telling you, man.
Even if whatever happens, I just don't want my luggage.
Right. Okay, it's not raw fish. I keep telling you that. Why do you think
it's smoked? It doesn't matter, you know, whatever it is, you know, I just don't want it in my luggage.
Okay, right, fine. Dude, tell me this. How much would you pay for a prank call? How much money?
Wait, what?
Yeah, how much would you pay for a prank call? Like, say you're on Rock 107, and this is a Prospector prank call.
Wait. What the hell?
Julius, it's a Prospector prank call, man. It's not real.
Oh, man, what the hell?
Ryan gave me your number and said you're flying out, so you're on Rock 107 right now, buddy.
Oh, he's going to pay, dude. I guarantee you.
Yeah, you're on the radio.
Oh, man, that's funny. Thanks.
The guy who ended a police chase by crashing into the police station. Hey, way to go, right where they want you. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.